Welcome to Slow Shutter, the podcast for photographers and wedding professionals looking to escape the pressures of the creative industry. So put your pen and notebook away and come hang out with your two besties, Cami Empey and Jayde Jenkins. This is Slow Shutter.
Okay, we're going to try to come to the same word by both shouting out a word.
Also, hey, everybody, we're back.
Yeah, sorry. Sorry we were dead for so long. But, okay, here's a fun game.
Okay.
Okay, wait, let me think of a word.
Okay, I got it.
I'm ready.
Ready.
3, 2, 1, grass.
Shut up.
Okay, ready?
Okay.
3, 2, 1,
flower.
Oh.
Okay, I'm ready.
3, 2, 1,
petal.
rose. No, okay, I don't think we're going to get there. Okay, do it again.
Okay.
Restart.
We're restarting?
Yep.
Okay, 1 second. Let me think of it. Okay, I'm ready. Ready?
Yeah.
3,
2, 1,
water. Oh.
Okay.
Wait. Water and lamp. Okay. Okay. Ready?
Yeah.
You got one?
Sure.
Okay.
3, 2, 1, lightning.
Oh.
Lightning and cup. Lightning and cup. Oh, I got one.
What? You have one for cup and lightning.
Yeah, but it's very niche.
Okay. Ready?
3, 2, 1, piston.
static. Okay, piston is good.
Because Lightning
Lightning
McQueen
and
and Piston Cup.
God
Yeah.
damn it. I almost said Lightning McQueen.
Okay, we're gonna try one more time. Different words. We're too far apart.
Apparently, we're not really on the same wavelength.
Oh my gosh, this is gonna be a bad.
Yeah, 4 months.
This is gonna be a bad podcast. Okay.
Okay. No, it's not. It's gonna be a great podcast. Probably the best one we've ever done.
Okay.
Okay, wait. Okay, I'm ready.
I'm not. Yeah. Okay, I'm good.
Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1. Crocs. What'd you say?
Boat.
Boat.
Crocs.
Okay, I got one.
Okay.
Ready? Go. Ready? 3, 2, 1.
Republican.
Sandals. Wait, I said sandals. You said Republican.
Yeah.
Okay. So how do we get to the?
We're like so far apart.
Wait, I have one. I got it.
Okay.
But Republican and flip flops or sandals, same thing.
Okay.
You got one?
Sure.
You feel like you're feeling not confident to me.
No.
That we're not
Republican and sandals.
Yes. It's so easy.
What's easy about that?
Ready?
No.
It's so easy.
Are
Just
you thinking
picture
of a person in sandals? Like
No.
a specific person? Okay. Okay, I got it.
Okay.
3, 2, 1, white.
Pick.
Oh,
Pick and white.
does the same thing. We did it.
Did it. Welcome back.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my
Okay.
God.
Yeah, welcome back.
We should
Hopefully-
just cut all of that out.
Hopefully that was very entertaining. A little controversial.
If it wasn't entertaining, get out.
You know what's actually kind of funny? My sister-in-law, we were texting all about Thanksgiving plans.
Nice.
And she was like, everybody was like, make sure you bring, mashed potatoes, green beans, and like our assignments or whatever.
Yes.
And then my sister-in-law was like, and also bring a controversial topic to discuss at the dinner table.
Awesome.
Like, I want everybody to bring one, and then we'll just get it going.
Shut up. Are you actually going to do it?
I don't know.
You're saying that's a
I
joke.
don't know what would be controversial amongst my family.
Because all of you are the same.
We're all like copy paste with each other. Would be like, I agree.
There's a little flavor in my family.
Yeah, you guys are kind of all over the spectrum. I'm just kidding.
We are the spectrum.
Yeah, this is the text. Great. I'd also love for everybody to bring a controversial topic to debate. I've never been to a problematic Thanksgiving, and I'd really like to attend one. Thanks in advance.
Who said this?
Madison.
That's hilarious.
So funny.
That's so funny.
Yeah. Anyway, so
this year for Thanksgiving, we're doing. My grandparents are coming. My mom's mom and dad, and that's gonna be fun.
that's way
My
fun.
cowboy grandpa.
So it will be controversial.
Yeah, but yeah, maybe. Maybe.
Your family is what's it called?
Crazy.
I wanted to say anomaly.
Anomaly.
That's not the right word.
Anomaly. Anomaly is the word that you're.
Yeah.
Not anonymous.
I don't know. But
Anonymously.
yeah, your family's interesting for sure.
They're fun.
No, it is. It's way fun.
It's like a different flavor for every
No,
person.
it is. And so you could go like to any part, like say that you're all spread out in a room, you go to any part, you're gonna have like very different conversations with each person. And I like it.
Yeah,
It's
all
fun.
5.
Yeah, it's very
And my
fun.
dad's not gonna be able to hear you.
Yeah, he's like, let me turn on my hearing
and
aids.
he's just gonna smile at you.
Yeah.
Make
Yeah,
you think he's listening.
Half the time he doesn't catch what you're saying. So
Yeah.
if you ask him a question, he's like,
He
"Hmm?"
smiles.
He's really good at being like, oh, you asked me something, you know, like say it again.
He always just smiles and nods.
Yeah.
And
What
my mom will always be like, yes.
a good guy. Jenny needs to know that me and Porter sat with him at church last Sunday. 'Cause
Oh, that's
she
really
was gone.
cute.
So we were like, oh, our dad
Where was my mom?
in California.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
With her gay best friend for his birthday.
Yeah, that's so fun.
And they probably sang a lot. My sister told
I
me
saw
that they
videos of
sang
it.
all like the whole time.
Yeah, but we sat with Steve because we were like, oh, dad.
That's our father.
That's
Steve.
our church papa.
That's our church. Papa Steve.
Yeah, it was lots of fun.
Well, we just went to Denver, me and my youngest sister and my parents, for a Raiders game. And I love my parents. They're hilarious. My mom's on this kick. I made a TikTok about them being old. And she's so pissed off about it.
About them being old.
About
She's-
the TikTok. She's
Oh,
mad
that-
about the TikTok. She's
that
like,
she got called out for being old.
shit about us behind our back. And I'm like, no, I'm not.
I'll do it to
I'll
your
say it
face.
to your face.
Yeah. I'll send you the TikTok.
You're friggin' old.
Tag you in it.
Yes.
It's you.
It's literally you. Tag.
Tag. Old.
I didn't even know they had TikTok.
Hashtag ancient. No, Jenny and Steve are not old.
They're pretty old. They're not as old as your parents.
Well, you're the oldest child. I'm
Yeah.
the tail end, so my parents are older.
Oh, actually old.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're actually old.
But like I'm starting to watch them get older and like do old people things.
Yeah. They start to get more sensitive. Just so you know. Yeah. I had never seen my father cry, and then all of a sudden he cries over
Like
everything now.
My dad just like is a happy fellow right now. Like you can't nothing
yeah.
nothing gets him down
No,
anymore.
no, it's not like crying in a sad way. It's like crying in a like emotional,
An emotional,
I love
yeah.
my kids way.
Like they're very nostalgic
Yeah.
now.
Yeah, very.
Yes.
Very. And it's actually like really funny. And I'm not making fun of him anyway. It's really sweet. and
Like
stuff.
also at the same time, I feel like my mom has been so like attentive too, and she like brought. I didn't even realize what day it was. Jacob and I are getting married on November 5th next year, and on November 5th of this year, she like brought me a gift.
Yeah, it
of
was
like
so sweet.
me and Jacob like a gift of like all these Italian things, and she was like, "You know what day it is?
Mhm.
You're gonna get married in a year. It's your anniversary in a
Speaking
year."
of which,
Yes.
Bella mondo
What's the word for coffee?
cafe.
Okay, for
No wait.
Cammy's
Te is tea.
tea. Nice.
Cornetto is croissant.
Okay. Cammy's
Um,
pretty. She's gonna be fluent in
Gelato?
Italian.
and
Right,
ice
sure.
cream. Yeah, I'm really trying. I kind of want to like surprise everybody.
And all of a sudden, just like whip it out.
But I don't know if Duolingo's enough. I might have to like actually do something.
We should go to Italy and immerse ourselves in the culture, and then you'll be able to do it.
Yeah. See.
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 Perfect.
Vamos. That's Spanish. I'm sure it's similar.
Vámonos.
Vamos a la playa.
Vámonos.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah. So anyway,
Adore it.
I really do want to learn Italian though. So if any of you listeners out there like speak fluently,
Come live at Cammy's house for a month.
I don't know how you
Free
can help me.
Free room. All you have to do is speak Italian the whole time you live here.
The thing is, this would be my third language I've learned.
Oh. English being one of them. Stop.
Be my second that I've learned. I've learned English. Jade, I'm still learning English. Yeah,
My third.
I will be
You're right, though.
trilingual.
Yeah.
Trilingual. Anyway, I learned Spanish and hablo español. So I really want to learn Italian though, and I think it'd be really fun to just kind of whip out. So I'm trying to keep it on the DL.
Yeah. So nobody tell anyone.
Yeah. That I'm just gonna shock everybody while we're in Italy, and I'll be like, "Let me order that for you," and then I'll just like reel it off, and they'll be like, "What?"
Well,
Yeah.
if anybody was wondering what we've been up to the last 4 months, Cammy and I were both head coaches of volleyball programs this season, and Cammy's team took second in state.
Woohoo!
She freaking did amazing for her second year.
It was lots of fun. And Jay did amazing too. I mean,
This was my first year.
taking over a program is like no joke. And so, if any of you photographers relate to coaching as well, I mean, like hit us up. But
I've thought about making a reel that's like volleyball coaches who are also wedding photographers check in, because the amount of us that are coaches and photographers
my entire coaching staff
is wedding photographers.
Yeah, so my JV coach and my assistant coach are both also photographers,
Yes.
which is really, I feel like it might just be us. But
Yeah, but
I
like
don't know.
I'm a wedding photographer. I had several people this high school season reach out to me on my business page and be like, totally relate. I'm in volleyball season right now too. So I was like,
Yeah.
are all of us the same?
Yeah. So yeah, but like I will say that it consumes most of my brain. Volleyball does, just
Yeah.
because like
Well, and you're in
it's
charge of a lot of teenagers and a lot of parents of those teenagers.
It's pretty emotional, and like not to drag our area, but like everybody's so dramatic. So it's just like it takes everything out of me. And so I'm like, I really don't do that many weddings during this
volleyball
season. Or at least like I'd still do probably the same amount of weddings I would, but I don't take like other shoots because I just can't. There's just no way. So anyway, I'm so grateful that we are through it and that
It's over.
we get to focus our efforts back on the things that we also
love.
Yeah.
Our other passions.
Yeah, which is this podcast and photography and my husband.
Oh my gosh, I know Jacob's been like, thank God I have you back.
I know. I'm
like a second until club starts.
I know. Yeah, but like seriously, I'm so grateful that I'm in a position that I can like do all the things I love and all the things I'm passionate about. So anyway.
Yeah, I definitely have my hands in a lot of pots.
Yeah, for sure.
Pots.
Well, and like some of my kids have hired me to do their senior photos and stuff, and I'm like, you'll get to see photographer Cami.
Oh,
and
totally.
It's a little different.
Well, Cami, one of Cami's kids that she coaches, her family hired me to do senior pictures and family pictures at the same time. And I've known these guys for like several years. I coached her for club. And so like showing up, the dad was like, I've never seen this side of you. You're a lot happier.
Yeah.
And I was like, thanks.
It's a little different. Yeah. Volleyball us is like a little more serious, a little bit more like
I'm a little scarier for sure.
But
there's no reason to be scary in wedding photography, you know? It's just happy and creative time and love and flowers.
Anyways, that's where we've been. And sorry.
Now we're back.
Sorry, now we're back.
There were several moments in the season where we were like, we need to film a podcast. And then we were like, no.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
My AD is actually one of our avid listeners. And he's always like, when's a new podcast episode going to come out?
I know.
So shout out, Nick.
Sorry, buddy.
Here you go.
But I will say, I think after this volleyball season and like just working and life and stuff, I'm like, I really need to get medicated or become an alcoholic.
Hey,
one of the two.
I'm both, and it feels great.
Yeah. No, I'm like, I'm kind of at the point that I'm like, I kind of want to see if Adderall would change my life.
It might. The ADHD is real, and I don't take ADHD medication anymore. But when I did, it helped like kind of give me a path to knowing what the ADHD was and what was me. And then now being unmedicated, it's like, oh, I know these systems are going to help my brain.
Yeah.
And da da da.
I'm just curious.
Yeah.
So if any of you are dealing,
we should try meth.
Yeah. You know what?
Now that we're
skip the Adderall.
Let's go straight to the hard stuff.
Straight to the hard stuff. I want to lose a few pounds and look really scary.
No, cocaine then.
I want to lose a few pounds, few teeth.
Isn't cocaine the one that makes you lose weight?
Cocaine, but I'm
sure all of them.
I'm sure all crazy drugs. Are we allowed to say that on this? Sorry, explicit.
I watch Breaking Bad. That's so I'm like
I'm an expert.
I'm basically a drug expert.
Yeah, exactly. Anyway, let's get to why you guys listen. Hopefully, it's for photography.
All of that was why they listened.
Yeah, you listen for this, the banter and the crazy, random stuff that we say.
Okay, give me a recap of what you've done in photography for the last like few months.
So, I mean, I've had a lot of like kind of local-ish weddings, like Utah and Idaho. Grand Teton.
Oh, so many.
So I was there a few times with you, a few times alone.
This year I feel like we did the most together than we've ever.
Yeah. Well, also, so Jade and I, fun fact, we have a bundle deal that, I mean, and if you want to do this, you totally can.
Yeah.
If you've got a bestie
that you want to work with.
If you got a bestie you want to work with all the time and they happen to do videography and you do too. So what we do is we both offer the other service. And so when somebody books photography with me, they can get 15% off with me and Jade for videography.
Yeah.
And so we like, it's kind of an incentive to hire us both as a team, which I love because then I get to work with Jade all the time. So anyway.
And we save on gas kind of.
But this year, kind of got spanked in the wedding videography department because
Cami
Jayde
had so many videos.
well, Jayde booked a lot of our bundle deal, but I was on the video side of it. And I was like, holy crap. I still have like a bunch that I'm doing, but I'm like, so many videos.
Video
which is just so
so
random.
long.
But like, yeah, and it takes so long. It takes so much data storage. And I'm like, oh my gosh. Also, you kind of have to like, there's been several times where I'm like traveling and I'm like, oh, I can finish this video. But I can't finish the video because I forgot my headphones or something, and I can't just be blaring out like the music and their vows, and I'm like
on the plane.
yeah, exactly. And so I'm like, oh gosh, dang it. So anyway,
You have to plug in like all these external hard drives because
Yeah,
you can't put all that crap on your computer
Jayde actually witnessed me. I had 3 plugged in at the same time.
while we were driving.
There's only 3 ports, but I was like, okay, the RAWs are on this one. Wait, what was happening? Yeah, I had like 2 SD cards worth of raw footage on one, and then I had put okay, this is so stupid.
She needs Medicaid.
Yeah, so I had put the raw footage on one. I had put the project, the Final Cut project, on another, and that's all that was on it, right?
Okay.
So it's just copying onto that other one. And then there wasn't enough room on that one to export it once it was fully done. And so I had to plug in a third. And then to make matters worse, I'm driving with Jayde, and this video is like due that day. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I gotta get this done. Okay. But we're driving. To make matters worse, I didn't have my cord to plug into the charging port on my computer. And so you can charge it through the USB-C as well, but I was using all 3 of them.
Yes.
So my computer kept dying, and then I would have to charge it back up, and then I would have to plug in the third one back in.
10%.
I was like, oh my gosh, this is the worst thing that's ever happened to me right now. And so anyway, then finally I gave up and finished it when I got home.
Like that night. She stayed at my house so she could make sure she
I was like, hey, can you watch me finish this so that I don't go home and I'm like, I really want to take a bath.
I really want to go to or your husband distracts you.
That's also real. So I was like, I'm going to sit here and finish this, and then I'll send it, and then I'll be done. Also, Jayde's Wi-Fi is like significantly faster than mine. So
that's because Jacob's a real estate agent and also like a nerd. And so he wants like the fastest of everything. Like he's a gamer, and he also edits video. And so if anything lags even a little bit, he's like, oh, we got to upgrade the Wi-Fi.
Yeah. So her Wi-Fi is insane. So I was like, I'm just going to stay here, finish it, send it, and then I'll go. And that's exactly what I did. But anyway, yeah, videos on videos on videos. Yeah. I'm like, I'm super grateful for all the business, but I'm like, oh my gosh, this is so hard on my mental brain. Because also trying to make everybody's videos, I mean, photos are a little bit different because your pictures are going to be different based off of like circumstance and like where you're at and like your venue and the
lighting,
level,
the weather,
but like videos, I'm like, I really try to make them different. Like I don't want to use the same songs over again, and I don't want to like put out the same layout every single time.
It could get really easy to do the same layout for like the intro and then like, put everything in order.
So like one of the little tidbits that I do, I'm just educating you guys left and right today. One of the little tidbits I do though, I hop onto YouTube and I just like look up wedding videography or on Instagram, and I just start like looking at other people's intros and being like, that's cute, that's a good idea. Yes. And that's just kind of where I pull inspo from. Not copying.
She's copy pasting their work.
No, I'm not copying. Yeah, I'm a stealer. No, like for example, yesterday I was like, recently I've been doing like the intros to my wedding videos. I'll do like a bunch of highlighted clips and then like matches the song, and it's like yeah, and it's like big, like it matches the beat drops and stuff. And so I'm like, but I've done like 3 of those in a row. So then I went onto YouTube and I saw Alex Warren. Yeah. And Cover
is her name.
Yeah, I watched their wedding video, and they're famous, so I can take it. Just kidding.
Yeah, steal all those. Their stuff.
No. I watched their wedding video, and it just started with like a piece of their vows from the ceremony.
Yeah, cute.
And I was like, oh, that's really cute. So that's what I did. I was like, I'm gonna do a piece of their vow, and then I'll start the song and blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, and then you can like actually
but like it makes
creativity part.
Yeah, and it makes my brain feel better because I'm like, okay, I'm not like just copy and pasting everybody's wedding.
Yes.
Into like, I'm not using a template, guys. I sit there and I do it and I cut and I color grade.
If there are templates out there, could somebody let us know?
Yeah, and
like video templates.
I don't know if it like helps, like if it makes it.
Is that even a thing though? Because like obviously like with photos we have presets and you can like copy paste the preset through and like AI will edit them and straighten them and whatever. But like if there was like a drag and drop thing for video where you could like upload the template into Final Cut Pro and like drag the clips into it.
Would have to it should like match the
A
song though. It'd be like drop, bass drop, bass drop.
I would pay an astronomical amount of money for that.
It's like, yeah, that'd be crazy. I'm sure it will come up.
That would literally make my video editing so much faster. Video editing is the worst.
It's so hard. Anyway,
sorry, videographers who like it.
I'm not complaining. I really appreciate it, and it mixes up my like
Day-to-day.
schedule and my editing and stuff. And I really do actually really like shooting videos and editing them. It's just like those are my only complaints. How much storage they take and how long it takes, and like how much more creative my brain has to be. Whereas photos, I'm like
in editing,
I've got my presets. I know what to do.
Yes,
I know how to expose. You know, so it's just like a little bit harder.
Well, and like I feel like with photos, you can get more creative in post. Whereas like video, you have to be like pretty spot on while you're shooting.
Oh yeah,
creatively too, and like
and also like you can misshoot a photo and still recover
it. Yeah,
a video, it's like, oh shit.
Yeah, if you mess up, you're done. Yeah.
Well, also like I'm sure people are like, you're a videographer, figure it out, and you shouldn't be using Final Cut Pro or something. I don't even know. I'm pretty sure Final Cut Pro is not the preferred for a lot of videographers.
No, DaVinci is actually pretty great. I've been using that one.
Or Adobe Premiere. Like I'm pretty sure that's like the preferred. It's just, you guys, I jumped in and that I already paid the $600 that it cost to get Final Cut Pro, and so I'm like, I'm doing it.
Yes.
You know, and it's really not bad.
Well, and also like learning a whole other program, because I downloaded DaVinci and bought it like straight up this last summer because of the color grading. It's better, and they have like cute little transition things that are better. So I'm like trying to figure it out, and I was like, holy crap.
Really hard.
Learning a whole other program is insane.
I mean, at the end of the day, it's kind of like switching from an iPhone to a Samsung, and it's probably very similar, and it's probably you could figure it out, but it's like, but do I wanna?
But things are in different places, and things look different, and they're different colors.
Also, I'm pretty sure I'm not using Final Cut to its like absolute best capability.
Yeah, true.
I have,
at least you're not on iMovie. It could be worse.
That's true, but I'm just saying, I jumped in, I learned how to do it. I have all my shortcuts, and I can edit videos very quickly because I know the program, and I'm not about to go do that again. I'm too far in.
Well, and now there's Super 8 out there, which is like low-key the easiest thing ever.
Yeah, Super 8 is very easy, but it's so freaking expensive.
It's freaking expensive.
Oh my gosh, I'm such a complainer today. I really like it.
Okay, but like Super
8's great.
So like video's so hard. I'm being so serious. Like and also like picking up photography is really easy. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. If you want to be a photographer, you totally can. I think everybody could be a photographer.
No,
not everybody could be a videographer.
Disagree.
I think everybody can be a photographer in this day and age.
Everybody can take a photo, but not everybody can be a photographer.
Okay.
It's way too hard. Here.
You know what? I'm not even a good photographer.
Yeah. You know what? I quit.
I'm done.
I'll see you later.
Leaves. But videography, like from switching from photos to videos, the like settings you have to have, and the amount of things you have to check off before you even begin is so much more than photography. And then like as the day goes on, it's so much different. And then editing and other.
Oh wait. Not to mention, Jade and I did a wedding in Texas. Not to mention that when Jade was rolling in, she's rolling in with her little backpack. She's got all her little stuff, and I have my full-on suitcase
of stuff,
because I'm like, oh yeah. And then when I went and did a wedding in Washington, no wait, where was I? Yeah, Washington. I was near Seattle. When I went and did a wedding in Washington this last summer too, the photographer I was with there, she picked me up from the airport, and she was like, "Girl, you stayed for like a week?" And I was like, "No,
all equipment.
I'm only staying for the 2 days, and this is all my equipment."
Yes.
And she was like, "What?" I'm like,
video.
Yeah.
So like, you're gonna break your back. But then these little Super 8 cameras start getting back into, popularity.
Yeah.
And it's like this little tiny itty bitty gun looking thing that like if you put it on auto, it'll take care of everything for you. It looks great.
You still have to like grade like a little bit, color grade, and if you want to put music and stuff, you can. But it takes not that long.
There's like zero
Maybe
thought.
we shouldn't be telling people this.
I don't know.
Hire me for Super 8. It's really
it's really hard actually.
Nobody else can do it.
Because I also think film photography is hard.
Oh yeah, that was actually took longer. That took long to learn.
Like film photography is hard.
Well, and so I took my Super 8. The first time I ever used my Super 8 was in Ireland.
Yeah.
And the night before we were gonna go like shoot, I was like on YouTube and I was like, how to super it. and all the videos are like, just stick it in and then pull the trigger. And I was like, no, that can't be it. And I kept watching videos that were like, and I was like, it was literally, I was like, maybe I need to be more specific. And I was like, how to load Super 8. And then it'd be like, stick it in, close it,
press the trigger,
pull the trigger. And I was like, no. And then I went again. I would like, how to color grade, how to like set my exposure,
auto,
stick it in, close it, trigger. And I was like, what?
It's that easy. It's actually really hard. So,
well, and I remember when I was like loading the film, I was like, because you with film cameras, you have to be like
super extra careful
and like really slow.
And when you like are finished with your roll of film, you have to like spin it all up and like make sure it's all like, I don't know.
No, and you can't open it. Oh, there was a cardinal sin. And so you open it and there's like light leaks, and you're like freaking out. Yes. It's like, oh my gosh. I remember
and you get 35 pictures, that's it.
Yeah. And so that process really difficult. But Super 8, if you pull out the cartridge, it's like only the 2 frames that are exposed that are gonna get like
a second.
Yeah, that are like gonna get ruined. So anyway.
And also when it's finished, you just pull the cartridge out.
Yeah, I love Super 8. Super fun. But
great.
Super 8 is super fun.
Super 8 super fun, but it's friggin' expensive. So.
Okay, yeah. So if you're looking to get into Super 8, just know estimated costs. You're probably gonna look around $500 for the camera
alone.
If that's a good deal,
and not even the cartridges.
If $500 one, send it to me. Oh my gosh,
literally fact.
And so $500 for the camera. The film is like $60 a roll, 50 to 60 or something.
Which is how many minutes?
I might be being dramatic. It might be like 40 something, like high 40s, but
it's not cheap. It's not as cheap as like film roll.
So that's one roll, right? So there's that, and then
it's
to
like,
get it developed and then processed into digital, it is around it's like around over $100 to do like a full production. And when I get my Super 8 processed, I want like the full frame with the little square and all that stuff. And like, of course that costs more. And so I'm not gonna like dog on these people, but like I sent in some Super 8 to get rushed because I'm an idiot, and I sent in all my Super 8 except for one cartridge. And guess which one I needed the most?
The one you didn't send?
The one I didn't send.
Yep.
It was in my camera still. And I was like, oh my gosh, I'm an idiot. So I'm like, I need to rush this. So I rush it. And I paid $165 for rush. Okay.
Yes.
RUSH. Tell me when I emailed them, like,
where my footage at?
I said rush. And they emailed me back. Yeah, that puts you ahead of schedule by like a day. Why would I pay $165
for 24 hours more?
24 hours earlier.
Yeah, but
so it's like 5 to 7 business days. So I paid for 4. I'm like, what? Anyway,
I would wait 3 more days and save $160.
Yeah, in my mind, $165 would get you
that
next day.
Yeah,
the next day.
Like the day they get it.
Yeah. That's what I think, but whatever. So now I've decided I'm quitting and I'm becoming a Super 8 developer.
Yeah, we can make $1 million.
Because if I can charge you $165 for a day,
which in like you haven't even gotten that footage back yet, right? Like so, like
I just went and checked my email and I was like, "Are you serious?"
So you paid for the same.
And then they emailed and I was like, "Okay, well it's been 6 days," and they're like, "Weekends don't count."
Okay, so it's been 4 regular days, and so then tomorrow are they going to refund you for your rush?
It should be today. Let's look.
It's going to be at like 10 p.m. tonight. Hopefully. So that they don't have to refund you.
Okay, well, they shipped back the other one.
Great.
Okay. What you paid for was our rush turnaround service. They're typically completed within 3 to 5 business days. All right. Listen. Okay. The typical turnaround, 5 to 7. Why? Also, that like wasn't in the print.
No, it was like you paid for it. Just
it was
rush.
It was just like rush, and I was like rush.
Paid. Rushed it.
Anyway, hopefully they're like not listening, and they're like, "What the frick?"
I hope they are because they need to know.
Like,
that's ridiculous. You're scamming people.
Your Super 8 burned up. I didn't say your name.
By the way, your Super 8 film got crushed.
Got thrown away out of building
into traffic.
From like 20 stories up.
Into traffic.
Anyways, That is my complaints about videography. Would we like to do the positives?
Well, me and Cami did the one time this year that we worked together that I did the video was this last weekend, and we met one of the funniest ladies.
Oh my god.
This low-key racist.
Yeah. I haven't had a semi-racial encounter in a while. So
2025.
well,
so.
and also we live in the West, so to be expected sometimes.
Yeah.
But anyway,
we live in Idaho.
this was so funny. But we were in Wyoming.
Yeah, we were in Jackson Hole.
Yeah.
But like Jackson Hole is probably the most diverse place in our whole area.
That's true. So we're running around this hotel because we could not find for the life of us where the ceremony was happening. And turns out there's like multiple buildings, but you can only get across to the other building on
via
one floor.
Sky Bridge.
Yeah. So, but like on the second floor. So you can't go to the third floor and go over. You have to go down to the second and then back up to the third. And so we figured that out. Well, we were trying to figure that out. We were like, how do you get over there? How do you, well, like, what? Anyway, so we're like asking, we see somebody in wedding attire. And we were like, not like bride and groom wedding, like wedding guest attire.
Yes.
And we were like, you must be a part of the wedding. Could you tell us how to get to said spot?
She was like, yes.
She was like, absolutely. And like so willing to help us. And we were like,
okay, but then she's telling us she's like looking in the same spots we just looked, which is like around the corner.
yeah.
And we're like, no, like we've already checked all the
She's like,
things.
let me help you find it. And then she starts like looking around.
But like within 2 feet of us.
Yeah, we're like, well, this map says we have to get over here. Have you not been up there? And she's like, no, I've been up there.
So we're like, okay, so
Could you
how
point?
there?
Yeah, and could you point out how did we get there? And then
This little employee like walks faster.
yes, who ethnicity not fully disclosed, but like we didn't know.
Yeah, but like, well, in Jackson Hole, traditionally there's a lot of people who come from different countries and
All the time.
work in Jackson Hole for ski season and like
Parks or whatever. Yeah,
all the time.
all the time. It happens every year.
But like this cute sweet girl wasn't like I don't know. So the lady
She looks right at her, and the room
like grabs her shoulder.
the room we were trying to get to was 339. Okay, that's the room number. And she's like, "Oh, I got this, ladies." She goes up to this little girl, and she was like, "Hey, 339? Where?"
Where
She rolled the 339. Where?
And the girl didn't say a word. She just looked at her and was like, no.
She was like, "I don't know where that is." Like, she was like, "I don't know." And we were like, "Oh my gosh, she probably speaks perfect English."
But also, rolling your R's is not gonna make
You're still speaking English. 339. Where? And so me and Jade side-eyed each other like, "Oh, this is not happening."
I was like, she's just helping.
Yeah, no, she was trying to help us. And I'm like, "Oh, that was so nice." You say that. So anyway, she was like, "Oh, girls, she said she didn't know." And we're like,
We heard. We saw.
Anyway, Jade and I we figured it out.
We went down the elevator, found the Sky Bridge.
Yeah,
across.
we figured it out by ourselves. But
And the poor employees saw us so many times.
yeah, but like that little girl like looked right at us like, "Really?" And we were like, "We're not with them." Like, we're so sorry. Anyway,
Yeah. So
that was so. But we laughed about it all night.
we've been laughing at it for
Yeah.
like 2 weeks.
So just randomly we'll be like 339.
339.
Where?
Where?
Where is the room? We were like, "Oh my god."
It's literally so bad.
Yeah, but we were like trolling those employees. It was like a hotel. We were trolling those employees the entire time.
The poor guy, we got into the elevator and one of the employees was holding like lettuce and like mayonnaise or something.
Yeah, two random things.
And he was
Jade was
like,
like, "That looks delicious."
and he was like, these?
Yeah. Why did you? That looks so yummy.
I was like, well, he was like, are you guys here for the wedding? And I was like, yeah. And we have like all our camera equipment. So then I looked at him and I was like, that looks good.
He was like, "This?"
And then the very next elevator ride,
Oh
while
my
we were trying
gosh.
to, we
God, I
pushed
could-
all the buttons.
Well,
and
we were
this
like,
kid got on the elevator with us.
There's only 4 floors. And I was like, "We need to go to 2. Oh wait, actually, we need to go to 3. And then I was like, "Oh my gosh, they said 1." So I pressed.
But then the employee gets on and he presses the B for basement.
And we were
So
like,
he had to go through all the floors. And I was like, well, hope you enjoy your ride.
So we're
Get off.
So we get off on 1, thinking that's the floor we needed to be on. And then we
we find out we had to be on 2.
Yeah, so then we go get on the elevator again. He was back on it.
He's like, hey, nice to see you again.
Yeah, we were like, hey, you want 2, 3, and 4? Press him again. He was like,
please.
He was like, oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
Idiots.
Yeah, but it was fun. And that was our last wedding of the year. So we were actually in really high spirits the whole day.
Yeah, I actually felt great. I feel great now.
I feel
like,
great.
oh my gosh.
I needed like a week of like veg,
Yeah.
like do nothing, rock in my bed. And
I
then
can confirm she did veg because I would call her and I'd be like, what you doing? Playing Minecraft.
Minecraft.
What you doing? Watch my cartoon. I was like, okay. Because if Jade and I are not together, we're usually on the phone with each other.
Yes.
And trying to figure out when's the next time we can see each other.
And if I don't want to talk to Cami, she knows I'm watching my cartoon or I'm playing Minecraft.
Well, the best part is if she ignores my call, I know she has her phone. So I'll just text her and be like, what do?
Although recently I keep losing my phone. So I missed like 4 calls today from like my fiance and some of our friends and my AD.
Where'd you lose your phone at?
I don't know. It was like in the couch.
Oh, okay.
I just like forgot.
Yeah.
I just forgot it. And it felt kind of nice, you know, to not have one for a little bit.
Yeah, that's true. Did you have any other fun weddings you wanted to talk about?
I had 5 weddings in 1 week this year. Cami was with me for 2 of them.
Volleyball was happening at the same time and we were like, oh my gosh.
I didn't miss any games. I missed like 1 day of a tournament. But I missed like 2 practices. So it was just like a lot. I actually like pre-warned my teenagers like, hey, mama gotta work. So
we had one on Sunday and Saturday together, right? But like
we had one on a Sunday and Friday together. And then
we were in Grand Teton on a Sunday. Mm-hmm. And that was so pretty.
Yeah, it was so beautiful. Fun. And then I had the very next day I had another one in Grand Teton. Just me and like an elopement. It was really cute, super, super cute elopement. In fact, that client of mine, shout out Taylor, I love her. She probably will listen to this podcast. She posts my photos like every single day still.
I love
and I just delivered their gallery and she like obviously, you know, got all excited about it again. It's been posting them all again on TikTok. And then I had another elopement in Stanley that week, I think. So I went like the other way.
You're right.
And then it wasn't in Stanley, it was in Driggs.
Oh yeah.
I went and I did one in Driggs and then me and Cami had one back in Grand Teton.
Yeah. Which was also fun. We did a little ferry ride.
Yes.
Both couples we did a little hike with.
It was so much fun. And like our clients this year have been so great. And some of my favorite photos I've ever taken have been this year. And so I've been able to like post all of them and get really excited. And my film's been really fun. So yeah. Well,
and you guys, if you're like, where's Cami been? Is she quitting? I just haven't taken that many pictures. Like I said, it's all video. And I'm like, I don't really know.
You should just
should probably just post the videos. Do
you want to do more video? Because if you post them, you're gonna do more video. Good video.
Yes, I do. But like I only want to do them with you.
Preface has to be with Jade.
No, I mean I've had some fun weddings, but like sometimes and I don't know if you guys feel this way, but like sometimes it's really hard to work with someone you've never worked with before.
Totally.
Or if someone that you just haven't gelled with personality wise. I feel like if I kind of know the person and I know their personality and stuff, it'll be easy.
You can like work around a little bit.
It'll be fine. And it'll be easy I'll be in a more comfortable space to be like, hey, can I do this? You know? And like, can I get this shot? Yes. You know, whatever. But if it's somebody like random and I've never worked with them before, it's a little bit harder. Yeah, it is a little bit harder as the videographer. Yeah. As the photographer and I get a random videographer, I feel like it's easier because I'm like, yo, I'm in charge. Yeah.
Well, so me and Cami are shooting a wedding in July of next year where we're working with a video team that's actually like really big
in Hawaii.
And the video team, they're like got 100,000 followers, like beautiful work. They did Alex Warren's video.
Yeah.
Like they're insane. So good. And so part of me's like, I hope that they know that we're all going to be fine together. And like, I don't know how other videographers work outside of like our area because it is different. Like
very
the influencer videographers, they're freaking phenomenal. Like they're so good.
Yeah.
So I'm sure there's a reason they're that good and they're probably not scared to be like, no, my time.
I think we should just give it all up and like just make a team. We've talked about
We've said this before. The 2 coaches that Cami has with her that also do photo and video, they're both so talented and we've been like, we should just gang up the 4 of us and we're only going to take on giant weddings and just be a little video photo
You
team.
must be famous.
You must be famous. Just kidding. But like it would be so fun to just work with the exact same people every single time.
Yeah,
We're
it
a
would be
photo video team. We could do content all in one package.
No, absolutely. Yeah, I've often thought that, but
I don't know what
hard to do.
that would be hard to like rebrand from what we have got going on, because most of the things I did this year, I only had like 5 regular weddings, like big weddings. And most of my weddings this year were elopements or micro weddings.
Right.
And you're not going to get the like, big teams together to do your elopement. Like you'll get a photographer and a videographer, which is why Cami has come with me in so many things this year. But there's such a different space, and we've been in both of those spaces. There's such a different space creatively and timeline wise, and how the couples act like when you're in an elopement setting versus like a really big traditional wedding. And especially, influencers will have content creators there and a huge team of people surrounding them all day long. And like, that's completely different vibe than being the only two to take care of your couple all day long.
Yeah, I agree.
But and I like both. It's not like I prefer one over the other. It's actually really fun to do big weddings and like
People
the speed of it.
Time. Yeah, I like big weddings as long as I am with someone
else. Like I don't like doing big weddings by myself.
No.
But I love like a 300-person wedding with like, something going on at all moments of the day, and you're just like going. Yeah, it goes so fast, and there's so much to, see and take pictures of and capture. And usually the couples are just like, so excited to be together, and it's beautifully done, and all their people are around them crying. Yeah, I love that.
I do love that too.
But I also love like the little moments just between the two of them eating Uncrustables by a waterfall. And,
that was so fun.
And crunchy grapes. So I'm posting that elopement this week because I'm obsessed with them.
Super cute.
So yeah, it was pretty good year actually.
Yeah. I feel like that's a good little recap for the people. So
we're gonna be more consistent, you guys. Don't worry.
This comes out. It'll be Thanksgiving week. So
you'll love. Happy Thanksgiving.
You have the best turkey day.
I hope you get fat.
Yeah.
And then you get skinny again.
Because then I gotta be the skinny queen.
I hope all of you get fatter than me.
Yeah. No. I hope you guys have the best time with your families. If you have any fun shoots, like
send them to us.
Have fun with those.
Yes.
I do have like some fun to shoot concepts in mind. We'll see if I do them. Because I'm about to be in an editing hole for the next like 2 weeks, and then I'm gonna
be creative again.
Yeah, then I'm gonna feel good.
You guys will see.
Yeah, go follow me on Instagram. You must see something good.
If you're following the podcast but not our Instagrams, what's wrong?
1, freaking rude. 2,
we're far more active on our regular accounts. Sometimes.
Yeah. Well, no, I'm about to post a reel like probably tomorrow or today. I did my hair today, so I'll probably do it today.
Yeah, she looks pretty.
Where I'm just like, that sound that's like, hey, how y'all doing?
Yes, that's you.
I'm gonna do that. It's like me pretending like I didn't just ghost my Instagram for 3 months. Hey, how are you guys? Please hire me for your wedding.
Just because I'm bad at social media doesn't mean I'm bad at taking pictures.
I need to get back into it. But I say this probably every podcast.
Yeah, I'll be better.
Yeah.
Eventually.
Honestly, this podcast has turned into me admitting when I do bad.
Me complaining about everything.
So hopefully no potential clients listen to this thing.
If you want to hire us, don't listen to this podcast. Okay.
But so what is it for?
For photographers.
Yeah.
Hey, photographers, if you want to complain with us, let us know.
Yeah, true.
Send us your complaints. We'll read them on the pod anonymously. Anyway, unless you're complaining about us, then we're exposing you.
You're getting blasted everywhere.
All right, end this. Okay. We have to end this.
Okay. We love you. Thank you for listening.
Thanks for listening to the Slow Shutter Podcast with Cami Empey and Jayde Jenkins.